Hi, my name is Miguel Pinheiro, and in this video I'll be sharing with you 3 innovation action calls in the Horizon Europe program within Cluster 4, which deal with digital, industry and space, complementing our other videos about Horizon Europe clusters. If you're not familiar with some of this terminology, or if you need a higher level introduction to Horizon Europe, I invite you to check out our first video in the series where we present an overview of the Horizon Europe program and an introduction to this cluster. This is the second video on calls from Cluster 4, and in that video you can hear a brief introduction to the cluster. The work program for Cluster 4 presents the following groups of calls, where we, in the current video, focus specifically on the third and fourth, highlighted in bold. Please note that there are many more calls that will not be presented here, and therefore a list will be provided at the end of the video so you can check them out. If any of those calls are more relevant to you, we will be happy to discuss one-on-one in a meeting with you. Okay? So let's move on to the core of this session. The third destination under Cluster 4 concerns world-leading data and computing technologies. Proposals for topics under this destination set out a credible pathway to contributing to world-leading data and computing technologies, and more specifically to one or several of the following impacts. 1. Improved European leadership in the global data economy, and maximized social and economic benefits for the wider and more effective use of data. These should lead to reinforced ability to manage urgent societal challenges. The fourth destination under Cluster 4 concerns digital and emerging technologies for competitiveness and for fit for the Green Deal. Proposals for topics under this destination should set out a credible pathway to contributing to digital and emerging technologies for competitiveness and fit for the Green Deal, and more specifically to one or several of the following impacts. Firstly, Europe's open strategic autonomy by sustaining first-mover advantage in strategic areas including AI, data, robotics, quantum computing, and graphene, and by investing early in emerging enabling technologies. Secondly, reinforced European industry leadership across the digital supply chain. And thirdly, robust European industrial and technology presence in all key areas of a greener digital supply chain, from low-power components to advanced systems, future networks, and new data technologies and platforms. If any of these long-term effects resonates with the mission and vision of your institution, then there is a very good chance that you will find a topic that fits your plans for research and development. So let's check them out together. The first call we will present in this video aims at developing systems to become open platforms underpinning an emerging open edge ecosystem. Projects are expected to contribute to the following outcomes. First, implementation of edge paradigms in real environments, leading to matured and customized IoT and next-generation edge computing technologies for adoption in key applications and sectors. Secondly, paving the way to strategic industrial cooperation in data processing required to support future hyper-distributed applications by building open platforms, agreement on common architectures and standards critical to establishing a mature open European supply chain. Third, we're looking for open platforms underpinning an emerging open edge ecosystem, including mid-caps small medium enterprises and startups that foster edge solutions, which represent a modular functional spectrum of executable apps and services critical to establishing a mature European supply chain under challenging and extremely competitive market conditions. And fourth, demonstrating cross-domain standardization and scaling up of edge infrastructure solutions. So what does this imply in terms of scope for your project? Proposals should target uptake and upscaling of emerging European-driven smart industrial Internet of Things and edge computing systems to perform under real-life conditions. In order to mature particular technologies, like meta operating systems for the IoT and the edge, cognitive cloud technologies and tools for decentralized intelligence, and even swarm computing for adoption across key applications and sectors that are crucial for Europe's competitiveness and open strategic autonomy. Such systems that I listed before must be targeted in order to create value in orchestrating multi-tiered data processing with control and automation on the edge, minimizing energy footprint, stimulating multi-sided marketplaces, and fostering open standards for virtualization, interoperability, secure and trusted data sharing between different stakeholders of the value chain, both horizontally and vertically, thereby providing an environment of multi-platform capabilities and preventing lock-in effects for users. Finally, pilots are to implement and demonstrate mature solutions on technology integrations such as sensors, actuators, distributed control, connectivity, and edge computing and embedded reasoning to demonstrate security, resilience, autonomy of system with low data processing latency for analytics, and AI inference and decentralized intelligence at the edge. In order to avoid concurrent solutions in different areas of application, pilots should validate cross-domain interfaces and common standards and foster cross-sectoral industrial agreements in architectures, designs, tools, and governance. With the cross-domain uptake, these pilots will demonstrate shorter development cycles, accelerate adoption of edge infrastructure through shared cross-domain usage, especially through the creation of common management tools and standardized edge architectures. Furthermore, pilots are expected to address cross-sector platform in more than one application domain, which are strategic for European competitiveness, such as renewable energy, buildings and electromobility, farming and/or industrial automation, including strategic aspects such as condition monitoring, predictive maintenance, and logistics, or other relevant application domains. Multidisciplinary research activities should address all of the following aspects. Proposals submitted under this topic should include a business case and an exploitation strategy. Research should build on existing standards or contribute to standardization. Interoperability for data sharing should be addressed. Projects should build or seek collaboration with existing projects and develop synergies with other relevant European, national, or regional initiatives. The second call we will present in this video aims to provide a virtual factory with a flexible and open structure allowing for a multiplicity of competitive actors and services operating on a sustainably fully integrated European ecosystem of cross-border deep innovation support in core photonics technologies for the benefit of the European industry. Projects are expected to contribute to the following outcomes: substantially improved penetration of core photonics technologies into multiple end-user application domains and industry sectors, in particular through carefully selected SMEs, small medium enterprises, and new startups with the strongest potential for high impact in terms of business growth and employment, enabling a demonstrably more competitive and technologically sovereign European industry. We're also looking for the creation of a sustainably streamlined ecosystem for photonics innovation in Europe from TRL2 to TRL7, providing European cross-border added value with a high leveraging effect on investments made at national and regional level in photonics. Let's translate this into better details. In terms of scope for a winning call, the created factory should lower the entry threshold to photonics and facilitate the broad uptake and integration of these technologies in new products and processes with high potential in the market and on society. It should help speed up the deployment of proven photonics technologies within European industry in order to increase its global competitiveness with an emphasis on technological sovereignty and resiliency, while also fostering new enterprise business growth. These projects should not compete with existing commercial offers. Proposals in this topic should address the following: a streamlined virtual access supported through a network of competence centers acting as a single consortium to a supply chain which offers a broad range of photonics technologies that cover the entire photonics innovation spectrum, from concept to commercialization. Again, from TRL2 to the concept is formulated to TRL7, where the full system is demonstrated in live use. The project should create pathways from initial concept through the production, employing scalable manufacturing methods connected to pilot lines and pre-series production facilities appropriate to the market, and thereby closing the gaps in photonic value chains and unlocking investments in European manufacturing based on more complete and mature solutions. And finally, the project needs to target primarily the first users and early adopters, enabling the wider uptake and deployment of core photonic technologies in innovative products and processes with strong commercial potential. Also in line with the prior scope, support cases should be innovative and industrially relevant, requiring intensive cross-border collaborative expert intervention to overcome specific innovation challenges based on synergetic photonics core technologies, and should include business-related coaching activities directly linked to the innovation activities to support industrialization steps to commercial launch as a complete value chain appropriate to the market needs. Users and early adopters may start individual support cases at different levels of technology readiness depending on their needs. TRL2 may be useful for researchers using photonic technologies, whereas industrial users may start at TRL4 or 5. The project should build on relevant previous European initiatives and existing infrastructure at European and regional levels, use an appropriate quality management and impact measurement framework for the direct innovation support interventions, demonstrate a record of accomplishment in supporting industry, in particular to small medium enterprises and startups, with deep cross-border innovation support. The last call we will present in this video is expected to contribute to mature quantum sensing technologies and devices to reach TRL6 to 7 in different application sectors with the goal of establishing a reliable, efficient supply chain, including first standardization and calibration efforts for rapid market uptake. Proposals should address the development of mature quantum sensing technologies and single or network operating devices that have the potential to find a broad range of new applications, including, but not limited to, transportation, precise localization and timing, navigation, metrology, health, biology, security, telecommunications, radio frequency sensing and processing, imaging and recognition, radars technology, electronics industry, construction, mining, prospection, aerospace, materials, automotive, energy transformation, among others. Proposals should demonstrate advanced prototypes of such sensing technologies that provide an unprecedented level of precision and stability, making new types of sensing, imaging, and analysis possible. For rapid market uptake, they should target miniaturized, integrated, and transportable quantum sensors and provide first plans for their further industrialization and target customers through enhanced cost efficiency and user operability at higher TRLs. In order to achieve the described outcomes in the previous list, proposals should include relevant actors from the whole value chain, from materials to devices and also system integrators. They may also include, where relevant, activities and actors from metrology institutes that would provide measurement methods and standards, including for the development of quality assurance methods and for the standardization of the targeted quantum sensing technologies. Whatever relevant, include also strategies such as validation and benchmarking to other technologies in order to clearly identify quantum advantage and thereby assist successful and competitive market placement. Consider also, where necessary, activities addressing more fundamental research issues to achieve the project objectives. And also the cooperation with complementary projects launched specifically in the capabilities of your pilot area. We have now reached the end of the 3 calls that we had lined up in more detail, but in this list you will find other calls under world-leading data and computing technologies, all for the deadline of March 19th, 2024. Under the Digital Emerging Technologies for Competitiveness and Fit for the Green Deal, calls have deadlines on the 19th of March, 2024. If you would like to discuss any other Innovation Action projects and the potential fits for your institution, we will be happy to set up a meeting. Please reach out to us through one of these contacts. Thank you for your attention, and we look forward to hearing from you.